swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So SMU's offense will get the first possession of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred. Because it's a rivalry game, they'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Mustangs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and fires complete to the... He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Addison. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Mustangs have it with a first and 10. Power football with the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's second and 11. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now turning it on at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, SMU! They're on the board first here in the season opener. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical abilities.
Turns on the Jets. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for space. It's Lyle. Makes a pass to Marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Horned Frogs have taken it inside the 20. Pressure coming. Still looking on the move. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown! most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did.
And he pumps it up inside the 20. Touchdown, Hard Frog. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Quick completion on the out. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of the
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe of the 48. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. The Mustangs will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Right back to the well. Got the first down and still on his feet. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on first down from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lyle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Horned Frogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Snagged out of the air. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Now adjusting. And he never had a chance to pick up the 1st down. Knocked out of bounds, and they'll give up the ball. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The RPO, it's complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Addison. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, he makes the catch. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take. There he goes. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his big tight end. Powers through the defender. Got enough space. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now it's 2nd and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Floats it out in space. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mustangs. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Lets it fly. What a catch along the right sideline as he makes a huge play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, fires downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Skips away from pressure. Fires on the move. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Horned Frogs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Just keeps slinging it. Caught in the backfield, it's Lyle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. The give on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Didn't pick up a lot there, but he does get out of bounds, and we are at the 2-minute timeout. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Makes the catch. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the grab on the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, SMU. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Give to the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. Steps away. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Pitt is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. They've got to be loving this in a Steel City.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pulls is fired complete. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. He's got it for a big play. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throwing right. Finds his man. It's Vaughn. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's going for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is one of those games where you got to make every single possession count. You got to give the offense credit. They did a nice job executing. And if they hit this extra point, they're going to take a touchdown lead into halftime.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Horned Frogs with the 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Now on 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Unleashes one deep. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly.
Oh, he's got some space. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Horned Frogs have pushed it inside the 20. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. It's complete to the left. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quick strike complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with...
Breaks into the open. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage.
Breaks away in the middle.
Bro, this is crazy, man.
He just kept running, and he brilliant
Oh
for the
my
crowd.
God.
He'll take it in. Touchdown, SMU. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. So now it's 2nd and long. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lets it fly. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it run to the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Vaughn. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they'll spread receivers all over the field, 5 wide on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. The play action fake. Going for the
Bro,
big
come
play.
on,
Makes
man.
the right.
This is my best corner, bro. You're getting eaten alive by the thing.
All the way down to the 10-yard line. The Mustangs are in the red zone. He wants it all.
Oh my God.
Touchdown Mustangs. Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
He'll bring it back. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lost to fire on second down.
Oh my God, bro, this dude's eating you alive.
On that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
He's not even start. He's not even start.
Time winding down here in the quarter. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He's got it.
Oh my God, really you can't play defense for nothing, team. You do 200 passes. I have 600 yards passing on me.
Now on the counter. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready
42 yards passing, bro. That's unbelievable. That's not even a user. This is a computer team. Like, come on, man. It's a little ridiculous, team. Okay, now the rushing yards and start. Yeah, you're worse than last year, too. I don't know how your dynasty defense still plays terrible.
The Mustangs in the hurry up.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Mustangs can really attack on this second and short. Now the play fake. Fires to the wide out. Touchdown, SMU!
Take no pressure, can't do nothing. Can't do nothing.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Addison. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Mustangs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Oh my God, now he catches and still get a lot of yards.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll run it from the gun.
Oh my God, switch the wrong person. This is pitiful, bro. Our defense has worked. We regressed it so much. I thought all score teams win this year.
Touchdown, Mustangs!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice. Spins away from one. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. Touchdown, TCU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, keep very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a two-possession lead.
Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go.
All right, team, let's play defense.
Last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Firing to the right, complete.
Nope,
that kind
first
of
down.
play will get a drive started or
We got 600 yards passing on this. Insane.
And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they
Oh, shoot, sack. That's the defensive play of the game, because everything else is hit up.
Pick up the first down. He's got the tight ends. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Snap from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout.
Dude, I give up way too much time, man.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Addison.
Oh, my God.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
Maybe this quarterback is elite. I don't know. Maybe. This is
Tight end now in motion.
defense can't be this bad.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Oh, they're after him. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one.
There we go, defense. Now we're playing good defense. There we go.
Play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Off the play fake. He's got his man across the middle.
I can't sleep late no more.
Will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
I think maybe it's the type of offense I can't stop because that spread off same.
Looking to fire.
Oh, yeah, maybe it's that offense. See, they got the speed to play that bigger shoot offense.
Maybe we are set up for a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside.
They get them, I'm losing the game. You're ready to get it. No, we just lost.
Make a big play.
Wow, why would you touch the ball, you idiot? They didn't go past you. Oh my god. We know we can't play defense to stop team. I gotta depend on y'all to have the biggest stop of the year. First game of the season.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You start spiking it to 3rd down. Still.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage.
Our team adjusted and plays like before them.
Move the sticks on 3rd down.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This defense sucks. This defense is terrible, bro.
Now that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform.
We need to block this. Nope.
You take the ball down
got
the
to
field,
out the mouth. It's gonna lead to.
now an extra point
Come
away from
on,
taking the
man.
lead late in this ball game.
And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the 4th. And that one ought to help us build the drama down the stretch. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense.
This is not a good
And
kick.
if you list the priorities here, Jesse,
Like
first
30 yards,
get your
guys.
kicker into his comfort zone.
It's a balance here between being conservative and being aggressive. You know that a field goal obviously puts you in a position to win this game, but, David, I don't hate being aggressive here either.
No, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm not leaving it up to my kicker if I have a choice. I trust my offense. I make the plays I know I can make. I watch the clock, but I stay aggressive.
That's caught. It's Gee. Timeout call by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
Get closer. Want to get closer.
The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Lyle. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. It'll all be decided right here, win or lose on this kick. Right down the middle, the game-winning field goal from 38. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played with it.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clubs, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
94%. terrible.
Bring it into offensive.
New playbook?
It's a new offense, new playbook, and new QB. Say let's see how this goes.
I know one thing, my offense is elite, but my defense is the total opposite. So good luck. Hopefully your defense plays better.
The Indiana team actually is really good. I didn't think.
Yeah, yo, SMU might be.
The team does go.
Like, I understand the rivalry for me. That's why it was probably tougher. Hopefully that it's just a rivalry game that the two had. Oh shoot, got him! Wow, like they're corner and getting a speed burst at the end.
And somehow, like,
The speed burst. Until his corner got the speed burst at the end.
yeah, we'll catch the ball. So we can't catch the ball already.
Oh, Indiana's ranked at 22.
Yeah. They're run heavy too.
That's a good thing, right?
Not when their O-line is fucking elite for sure. Like they're getting blocks. That's the thing. Like at least on that first trip, like they definitely are running the ball. Like
Two runs right here.
with ease. Oh, that's a pig. You gotta catch that.
Already dropping picks. Oh yeah. Almost went to the receiver hands.
And we got the ball.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I'm really trying to see if I have the offense run first time.
Oh, you don't convert it. Yeah, you convert it.
Yeah, I found a playbook. So I'm trying to see like, can we do it? Because if I can run this play for this pro style, I want to get work. So,
Yeah, running looking good so far.
damn, bro. I knew we could be in trouble this year because we started to do some good online.
He just shedded him like crazy. Fast. You can get out your own five spot drop.
God damn.
Great. One of my best receivers want to leave me because of full potential already.
Yeah, one of mine is on me too.
Like, come on. Yeah, that stupid animation still in the game.
They gotta change that because you know what my quarterback is? Bryce Underwood.
But that's hilarious.
He was in a transfer portal, and I said, "Well,
He a senior?
yep, senior red shirts. That's what it does. Let's see, right? Let's see if he's the piece."
Ed did not be lying. He said, I'm always going to find a transfer quarterback.
And I still have the dude from that last year, Michael Dawes, on the team. He was only a sophomore when I brought him in.
Gotcha.
I'm like, okay, let's see if I can. He had an up and down season last year, so I'm like, let's see if I can bring DPP in. Maybe this dude is the
It's in peace.
bits and piece, yeah.
Yeah, because your season will be going up and down. You playoffs or it goes down.
Yeah. Because, so, okay, let's see if I can.
I thought your guy that made the tackle was a ref. That's why I said, why is he standing there? I thought it was a ref, but that was actually your own player.
I know you're sitting in that zone, but you gotta be there fast, man. I still, the zone.
Oh, wow, yeah. The zone coverage is doo-doo. The man coverage is doo-doo. This whole defense is doo-doo on this game. No way I should have a 94 defense and a team just tore me alive.
Yeah, giving up to 71 points in the first game of the season. This was a backfield coordinator.
And SMU offense is only a 81. Now I'm a 94 defense. That makes no sense.
This dude's a backfield creator, their quarterback. That's okay.
When
I have to. I gotta make sure I'm conscious of the fucking
Scramble.
Yeah.
And throwing it on the run.
He gonna tell me he broke out of those two tackles.
Oh, wow.
That shit don't ever happen.
You're in a dogfight like me now.
And I said it's worse because like while my defense my defensive play looks the same. Again, I got new edge rushers, you have new players, like
Yeah.
the one issue of constantly having to bring in and recruit players. So it's like
You have that 1 year it looks like well, my players are older or they're gone or they're super young.
and that's what I'm at the super young phase with my players. So it's just kind of you gotta work through it. And unfortunately how I set my
You said what?
set it up right now really to fit some of my my spread plays. So now I'm also having to adjust on the fly right now. I'm like, okay, who I want what, how I run what, because
Right.
I'm not running the spread all the time. Which also might mean, some of my wide receivers might be upset about playing time soon because we're not running. I'm not gonna be throwing the ball. I'm trying not to have 500 passing yards a game. Like I will run.
Yeah, I want to balance too. Just get my clinic a balance.
And while running a close line offense is how you'll get stop and get like the contact seekers and elusive bruisers, and you need to be able to have that.
I would say if we drop that, I would have threw the
If you
game.
don't grab on, if you would have dropped that,
Or if we overthrew it, I was like, man,
I cannot throw a better pass.
right.
Like, he only threw as soon as he came out the break, so I can't throw it better. Like, it's there. All right, defense. All right, we're starting to get into a rhythm on offense now. We have to stop. I rush into my two elite wide receivers. I'm just like, I don't want them. I need that. I'm going to need them next year.
Right. That redshirt is 3 my receivers. One's a speedster, so he's going to be my kick return next year.
Yeah, I got a speedster and a contested catch specialist. Oh, no, elusive route runner.
Speedster dude sucks.
They're both elite, so I'm like, yeah, we're going to respect that you guys are both elite, which means next year, I mean, your depth rate can't go no higher, but you
should be in the 80s, at least 80, like 85, 86 next year as a freshman.
They should be elite, so even more. So like they'll probably be my starting wide receivers,
right
next year. That was a perfect defensive stand right there. That was how to play perfect defense.
Yep. I wish I know what my team watch a film of your team.
Like, yeah, see, this is crazy. Like, they've already got 52 rushing yards, 56 passing yards. I want to be balanced like that. I want to be able to run the ball whenever I want to and not just have to be like, oh, my God, it's late in the game, let me start running the ball. No, I want you to have to worry about the run the whole time. Like, even if it's 4 or 5 yards of a carry, like,
Right, I got to figure out you know what? I don't know what to do with these people.
Well, I'm telling you, like, I know we switch our blade lots of on play like every few couple of years, but it was against something. Like you said, with the spread offense, you kind of just know, like, depending on where the running backs lined up, it's kind of hard because you generally know where the ball we have to run to. Yeah. So, at least with running the pro style offense, like,
got that
there's so many things. Yeah, like, I can line up in the same formation over and over again. I will say that's the one benefit of, like, Madden, right? Where it's like, with Madden, that's what we do learn from Madden. You can run pro style offense. And it can go anywhere. Also, with the pro style offense, like, I have 2 good tight ends. So I was underutilized on my tight ends.
And now it's 2 tight end sets now.
Yeah, using spread offense, like, the tight ends don't get used the way they need to get used. And really, you got a lot more one-on-one coverage for your wide receivers, too, running the pro style offense.
That is true.
Because they're so worried about the run. And obviously, we know in this game, you're not just getting go routes. Like, that shit ain't happening, so.
Nope, no, he's not. That, which I love that factor, but nope, no, he's not.
So you're not getting the easy, late quarter, hey, I need to go get one. We need a touchdown or I need to score. Like,
yes, you got to work. That's what I had to do last draw. I had to work down the field. Couldn't even do no go routes.
Only thing is, with running the ball so much, you're not really going to run through your running backs. So.
You got to keep fresh on.
Yeah, I'll turn that on next thing. So the good thing I have a bunch of running backs because they definitely go get hurt. Like, you definitely got to.
Especially if it's the first game of the season already wearing tear, that sucks.
Yeah. Well, again, I'm running the ball so much. And that's the thing, because of the playbook now, look at that. Rushing touchdown. I just ran that ball down that fucking field. He'll pass it twice on that drive. I can get. You let me get rushing yards. If I can get rushing yards, if my O-line protects the way it's supposed to be doing.
Should be a good season.
If I can be balanced, that's the key. I felt like last year there was so many times in games last year where I just had to pass the ball.
Yep, there's too many interceptions, too many opportunities for turnovers.
Yeah, I think we both had like 20 plus interceptions last year.
Yeah, I had 31.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had close to that much too.
This game I threw none. He was balanced too. He had like 150 rushing yards, but obviously it was a shootout because there was no defense played for either side.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, I want to be able to.
I want to be able to trust my defense.
I want to be able to control games a little bit more.
That's up to your D line and O line. That's how you control the games.
Yeah, well.
Not with that at the time.
Yeah, but on defense though, if I can just do enough to stop people, or again, if I can run the ball, then I control time of possession. So
right.
It's like, hey, you might be able to score quick, but guess what? I'm just not giving you the ball back. So
I think I figured out why our stadium atmosphere won't go up no more.
Why?
I think they might have changed it in this game. It's because our attendance. How many people can fit in our stadium?
Colorado's not the biggest stadium.
Yeah. Like, Jordan is 38, and he got 56,000 people at 99%.
Hey, corner, we need to come save you.
I wish my team could play like that. Nice.
We need to stay with them, too. They were freshmen. That's not the freshman I brought in.
Okay. It's a great sign. Yeah, you only got 46,000 people.
Bumper on the corner, too. That might be the way to go.
Yeah. They got a chair. I didn't notice that. Turnover chair.
Bro, I didn't even realize it. So Washington, number 2 from last year, the one who's got pass.
Yep. Yeah, he had no idea.
He was an elite wide receiver last year. So I think that's what was pissing me off. Because it's like, bro, you're too good.
Let's see, what you took a step up this year?
I think so. But so he's an elite. My other guy, Thorne, I think is star or elite. I have pretty much two elite. I have four elite receivers. The two freshmen I brought in, the two were playing last year, and I have a star receiver. So, like, my receiving core should not be the problem this year. It's just going to come down to.
What about Cruz?
I think he's a star too.
He's a star. I say he got 19 receivers are.
Like I said, like my receivers, I think, remember I said last year, it was just bringing it all together. I had a new QB, so I had to try to figure out how to do everything last year.
Yeah, you got some speed on your side, too. Even Gibson, he's an impact player.
Mm-hmm. But he's fast, and I use him all over the place. Like, I use Gibson pretty much everywhere.
He's like a gadget.
Yeah, but he's like kind of like my do-it-all back, my receiver. So, like, if I need to put someone in the slot real quick, if I need kickoff return, punt returns, like, I make Gibson pretty much all over the place.
Yeah, 6 people that's either star or wide receiver right now. And that's crazy.
Yeah, but it took time for me to build that. I recruited most of those dudes. All my wide receivers I recruited and brought in, so it took time.
Yeah, just be careful because you're good with the. I don't see no deal breakers either.
Well, that's the one dude who had a deal breaker was playing time, and I got rid of him. I encouraged him to transfer.
Okay. Oh yeah, you said get off my team.
Well, it was just because like so here's the thing, like he wanted to transfer, and then he stayed, but the deal breaker was still playing time, and I was like,
you're still not gonna play.
He wasn't gonna play like over. He was at a hand. Like I just knew he wasn't gonna play. I even got him in some games last year, and it's just like, yeah, bro, Suit's not gonna play.
Kind of gels in receiving core. Why it used to look like that? When did Stokes go to the NFL this year?
I can't believe that wide receiver left you.
Yeah.
The guy that you lost as a top receiver, like immediately, is crazy.
Right. I know it's Speed 99. Yeah, I think he went to the NFL. I don't see his name.
He hurt already, bro. First game of the season, losing people sucked. I'm glad he overthrew that because my corner got me.
Oh yeah, that was touchdown.
Like, bro, what the fuck? Let's change the ball over here because these ones, they continue to just play the slow passes here.
Of course, the dude named Greg Speed has 99 speed.
Of course.
Yeah, it looks like old dude went to the NFL. He was a 90 overall freshman red shirt. Like, what? Didn't want to be.
Oh. Damn, my brother got a broken shoulder. He was.
Let's see, out for
Bro, I just brought him in too. He's like my one linebacker. He's like 90 speed.
That's valuable.
Oh, bro.
Super valuable.
That sucks. Oh, that's upsetting.
I gotta readjust the whole thing.
I gotta adjust everything now. Make sure we're in here so everybody else okay. That's another. We gotta pick that one too. We gotta make sure. We gotta remember, y'all, that he is a
Backfield creator.
yeah.
That's how you avoided that BT like these.
So that just means we got to bring a blitz every now and then. Gotta keep stopping. That's all that means. We're going on the blitz here and there. Maybe I should run it back. It's great fucking defense. Great fucking defense. Yeah, so my stadium atmosphere is I'm never going to get the highs. But it's crazy, though, because South Carolina, like, stadium wasn't that big either. It still was getting. I think South Carolina stadium was about the same size as fucking,
Colorado?
Oh, almost, yeah. Or at least the most, people went out still get the stadium was bigger, so that sucks.
Right. We need to fix that.
I'm
saying.
Be right.
Yeah. Because in 4 years, I'm still 48.
Yeah, like I need to have a higher. There's no reason why I don't have a higher stadium plus.
Then even last year, remember I was at Memphis, and Memphis is small, and I ended up getting the top 25 toughest stadium.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that doesn't even add up because I've gotten at smaller-ish schools.
Right.
You know.
Maybe it's a bug. It has to be. Memphis is doo now, though.
Oh, bro, that was big. I didn't think that corner was gonna
go on top.
Was a linebacker, bro? Like he should not have faded.
You know what's crazy? If that was computer, that guy linebacker or whatever that who was in the scene, made a flat would have stayed there.
I was saying because he shouldn't have even faded that far back like that. Like that was crazy.
Right. Like that.
Yeah, that's why I ran right back to it because I knew. I mean, I just throw a bullet down.
Oh.
Well, the offense is moving, playing pretty well now. That first drive, I was fucking up. I just again.
Defense stepping her up too. Missouri State averaging 6,000 people per game at pitiful.
And what am I able to do? I'm able to run the ball. Also, what do we run the ball be able to do? Play action. What does Ed love? Play action.
Good to know. Keep that in my notes.
Well, hey, everything else all you want. Look, girl, I'm not making it no secret. I am running the ball. We're not making it no secret. Listen, my goal this year, run the ball.
So the question is, are you going for Jordan or are we going to Sim?
He said he was going to play, but I'm going to text him and be like...
You know how that goes. He busy.
Yeah, as I said, I'm going to text him like, yo, you going to play your game? If you don't, I mean, cool if you don't, but...
And Brandon's just Brandon.
No, I thought I had one more time out. I thought he got in. Oh, he caught it. He was fine. That's fine. That's fine. I would have loved to get one more touchdown for that, but. Play action worked again beautifully for that to even get that tight end line in there. I thought he crossed the goal line. Next time I gotta just
square. Or like the stem, custom stem.
No, just a stem, yeah.
I'll play Michigan this year too. Nice.
Yeah, you guys remember you going to Alabama plays Notre Dame first game of the season.
This one's good one.
Let's keep applying pressure here.
I'm usually going to spread out.
We bid on a fucking play action. Because we had it.
I hate that read option.
Like we had it too.
I think the OP.
Yeah.
For the computer it is, not for us.
Well, they hold it so long.
Right.
And it's like, bro, what the fuck is with injuries this game already?
Yeah, that's my old line. I do got hurt yet again. He's a daily injury code.
That's a big bitch.
Kinda good he did a big pitch.
Yeah, they actually pitched it.
In that first down.
They're running back at it. I hate those. What they got to do with the left corner is really well played. So far.
Yeah, like a perfect example, like you just did. Like, why is he backpedaling still if you see your receiver stopped?
Like, I don't need you backpedaling. I need you playing hard.
Right. The computer though, they smart. They know what to do. So annoying with that.
All they're running is that little fucking thank you. Like we're
RPOs
for a reason. Yeah, they're playing underneath for a reason. Oh wow, so the running back got this really shoves off trucks me and they get some speed boost. Like,
oh wow. Yeah, this year you gotta make the conference championship game. You only one that haven't made it yet.
which is like crazy, but whatever.
Hey, you made it to the playoffs.
I was saying, like, making the playoffs is the most important thing. But
Right.
I was looking for the playoffs, but
As you can see, champions of our conference don't guarantee they're gonna win it all.
they don't win your shit. Yeah, I've had more success in the playoffs without taking a team out of championship games. So I'm always kind of like,
Right? Especially if you play the first round, you get that. Hopefully, you get a not free playoff win, but you get an extra playoff win.
well, that's the thing. I want extra playoff wins. So I care more about that. Get an extra playoff win.
Right? Then you get that. The ability to get more playoff wins. And see program better. Oh my wall! I've
The
seen.
linebacker jumps to the guy to the complete opposite side.
First he shifted to the wrong side. Wow, Fuller right at him.
Like, that's a stop. That's literally 3 points.
Yep.
That's a stop.
Man, I think they probably missed the field goal. If you know how to go, people already missed the field goals like this.
Like, I literally played perfect defense. I played perfect red zone defense.
Yep.
You're gonna give me that? That's crazy. Wow. What QB contain on? I don't understand why he runs the other way. Sorry, I thought he was playing way better.
You know that tackle line is not good.
He's not, but he's decent enough.
Yep. Saw the block there.
They're decent. Was it fast? Bad pass blockers generally are good block.
That's very true.
It's very, very true.
Look at that hole you just had.
Yeah, well, you're very, very, very good find line. So that's fine.
Yeah, so this dude was a pass protector, 90, but he's run by 70. Probably my center's my best pass and run blocking. Infinitely.
Our right guard is a beast. I think you can see he's a star. He'll probably be going to the draft for sure. I mean, look at that. Out of a fucking run play into a pass play, which you can't tell because it's pro style, so literally you can be doing anything.
Right.
That's what I was saying. Like, people with my take the ball on the center, and a couple of my block. I was taking the center. I can see. Yeah, shot works, you see everything, but at the center, like, I can do
There's so much more.
so much. Yeah, I can see and do so much.
Which pro style are you using?
Iowa.
Man, Iowa all team. Like they the tight ends are involved a lot.
Mm-hmm. And they're generally very run heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I looked, I'm like, damn, which one? I thought about using Michigan's, but Michigan's not the same. Like, I wanted to be able to have all of the
Certain formations, right?
Yeah, I wanted to be able to, like, Iowa gives you strong and power.